are going to review the blue electronic cigarette, and in here we have the carton of cartridges, the actual case. Now the blue electronic cigarette is a little bit, well actually quite a bit cheaper than the Lucy and most any other electronic cigarette I've seen out there, and you get everything that you need plus a carton of cartridges. This is actually 25 cartridges. Each cartridge is the equivalent of about 15 normal cigarettes, so a carton of cartridges is 375 traditional cigarettes. The one thing that really stands out about blue is their package. They actually have what's called the blue pack. Inside this, I should actually be showing you this as I go. We got an operator's manual, and we got a quick little how to use type of thing here. And we also got the charger, which comes with this plug, because the blue electronic cigarette, unlike most, can actually be charged in the pack. So you can actually take this charger and plug it right into your blue pack and charge your blue pack, and then in turn your blue pack will charge your electronic cigarette battery, your spare, like 6 times. So you might have to go and charge this once every 5 days, 6 days maybe, where other electronic cigarettes you gotta recharge the battery, the additional battery, like all the time. Every day you gotta recharge your spare battery. So this is actually really handy. And it comes with a charger that you can simply plug into your computer and plug the electronic cigarette right into, or the refill battery right into. Then it also comes with a charger that you can plug into your computer and plug straight into your blue pack through the bottom of the unit. And it comes with a unit for your wall. The blue electronic cigarette looks a lot like the Lucy, but actually it is a little bit smaller. This is the Lucy, and this is the blue, so this is by far a smaller cigarette. You can see actually by half an inch, 3/4 of an inch. It has this handy dandy little pack here. You can go and put 5 cartridges in here, and you can also actually put your extra battery in here and screw it in, and the blue pack will light up here on the side saying, hey, look it, I'm charging your battery. This is your battery, which is actually really small compared to some of the other ones. This is your atomizer, which looks quite similar to most of any other atomizers I've seen. And this here is actually the blank cartridge that you receive. Go ahead and open up this pack of cartridges here. We got the package that has quite a variety. Cherry, menthol, vanilla, Java Jolt, and we have classic tobacco. First off, the package that comes with the blue is killer. It is unlike any other one on the market. Once you go and get a blue, it kind of screws up other electronic cigarette kits for you in a sense, because you get the blue pack. The blue pack is like the icing on the cake. You get so used to being able to go and charge your batteries no matter where you are, that once you go to another electronic cigarette, it's kind of a shock. It's something you got to get used to. Okay, I got to go and find a USB. I got to find a wall plug. I got to go and find something to recharge this dang battery again because it died. Where the blue electronic cigarette, I go and recharge the pack like once every 3 days. It charges your battery like 6 times, and not to mention it takes like a half hour, 45 minutes to go and charge your battery super quick. The blue electronic cigarette has a pretty good quality of vapor. It's just like most any other mini electronic cigarette that you're going to go and run across. Now the batteries on the blue electronic cigarette are going to last you probably about a day or about a cartridge, whichever, depending on how much you smoke. Myself, they last about a day, and a cartridge lasts about a day. There is one thing you actually should know. I'm not sure if you can see in there by any chance. You can see that foil that's down inside there, but they have a foil that goes over the nicotine solution on their cartridges, and the best thing you can do is put the cartridge on, give it a couple twists, or like you're grinding some oregano. Pull this off, and you're going to have a small piece of tin foil that comes off, usually sticks on your atomizer. Get rid of that. I've seen a lot of people, they complain, oh, I'm only getting like half the solution that's in there. Well, it's not hitting as good as it should. The biggest thing is, when you go and push that down, you're actually just pushing a little hole inside the foil. It really is not helping you all that much, because it's, to tell you the truth, it's kind of hindering your smoking experience. You're not getting as good a hit as you should because that foil's in the way. Myself, when I use my blue, I kind of like to go and give it a little primer puff. It does put out some pretty good quality vapor. It's puts out just as good as any other mini style electronic cigarette you're going to get. But I like to go and give it a little primer puff first, and then a little bit of a longer puff. The thing is, when you're smoking an electronic cigarette, it isn't like smoking a normal cigarette. With a normal cigarette, you're dragging your lungs out, you're trying to go and get the biggest hit you can to go and get the most smoke in your mouth. With an electronic cigarette, it is exactly the opposite. You want to go and drag as light as you can, as long as you can, so you get that vaporizer, vaporizing the nicotine solution for a longer amount of time. Now, the Blue electronic cigarette has really good tasting cartridges. It's some of the better tasting cartridges I've ever had. Myself, I really like the cherry. The coffee flavor, which is what I just put on, is really good. I really like to have a coffee in the morning, and I like to go and have my cherry in the evening, and I kind of go back and forth. You always have extra refills with you. It's basically the solution for the majority of the problems with electronic cigarettes. I highly suggest that you go and pick up a Blue electronic cigarette. You won't regret it.